Good morning, students, and all the respected teachers. Welcome to the virtual class. I am Suchita Panigrahi from BS Government High School, Sundargarh. So, students, today we shall read a very interesting and a very sensitive story, The Lost Child. Okay, students, you must have visited any fair. I think you must have visited any fair with your parents. You must have demanded so many things in the fair, and you must be attracted towards so many things in a fair and on the way. So today we shall read here a story about a boy who has visited with his parents to a fair, and on the way and in the fair, how he had been attracted towards so many things on the way, just like balloons, toys, flowers, insects, and many more other things. And today we shall discuss about all these things. But here the story is some little different, that how he eventually lost and how he behaved after all. We shall read today. Today we shall read the first part of the story, The Lost Child. Let's come to the smart board. Before we start the story, let's look at a view of an Indian village fair. So students, you have looked how an Indian village fair is. So today we read the story, The Lost Child, the first part of the Lost Child. Before we read the story, let's know about the author of this story. So the author of this story, The Lost Child, is Mulkraj Anand. This is the picture of Mulkraj Anand. He was born in 12 December 1905, Peshawar, Pakistan. Died on 28 September 2004 at Jahangir Hospital, Pune. He was awarded with some notable prizes. Sahitya Academy Award in 1971, Padma Bhushan in 1967, International Peace Prize in 1953. Mulkraj Anand was an Indian writer in English, recognized for his depiction of the lives of poorer castes in traditional Indian society. So students, let's start the story. So it was the festival of spring. From the wintry shades of narrow lanes and streets appeared a colorfully dressed humanity. Some walked, some rode on horses, others said being carried in bamboo and bullock carts. One little boy ran between his father's legs, brimming over with life and laughter. So students, here it was a festival time, and in spring season, from the wintry shades of narrow lanes. So it was a wintry shade, means the effect of winter, just like it was cool. It is telling like it was cool, and there was a narrow lane, small road. Narrow means very बहुत संकीर्ण गोटे रास्ता थिला जो बाटे माने आसु थिले. Appeared very colorfully dressed humanity, means people were wearing very colorful dresses, and the humanity, the people in general, humanity means people in general. Humanity means people in general. They were colorfully dressed and they walked. Some were riding some horses, and some sat and being carried in bamboo and bullock carts. Some on horses, some on bullock carts. Bullock carts means amaro sagado gadi re samane asithile. So there was one little boy who ran between his father's legs, brimming over with life and laughter. He was brimming, mean overjoyed to the full of something, mean he was full of joy and happiness. He was full of joy and happiness over with his life and laughter. He was coming with his parents to look the fair. Come, child, come, called his parents. Who called? His parents. Come, child, come. As he lagged behind, fascinated by the toys. Fascinated means he was very interested. He was attracted towards toys, and he wanted those toys. He wanted that his parents should give him the toys. Buy him the toys. In the shops that lined the way, he hurried towards his parents. ସେ ଖେଳନା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲା, ଟଏସ୍ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲା ତା ବାପା ମା ତାକୁ କିଣିଦେବେ ବୋଲିକି. But he hurried towards his parents, as they call him, towards his parents. His feet obedient to their call. He must go to his parents' call. As he came to where they had stopped to wait for him, he could not suppress the desire of his heart. Desire, ତା ମନର ଯୋଉ desire ମାନେ interest, desire ମାନେ ତାର ଯୋଉ want, ସେ ଯୋଉ ଯାହା ଚାହୁଁଥିଲା ସେଇଟା ସେ କାଟି ପାରୁ ନଥିଲା, ତା ମନ ତା ବୁଝୁ ନଥିଲା. So as he came to where they had stopped to wait for him, he could not suppress, ତାକୁ ଦବେଇ ପାରୁ ନଥିଲା, suppress, ତାକୁ he prevent the emotion. He could not prevent his emotion to get that toy, and he was demanding that from his parents. Even though he well knew that old cold stare of refusal, that refusal means discarded, means that his father or mother, they would reject his demand. He knew this. So well, he knew this, and it has been told here, the cold stare of refusal in their eyes. I want that toy, he pleaded. ସେ ଆଗ୍ରହ କଲା, ସେ ଅନୁରୋଧ କଲା କି ମତେ ସେ ଟଏସ୍ ଟା ଦରକାର, he pleaded. His father looked at him, red eye means angry eye. His father looked at him in angry eye in his familiar tyrant way. What is tyrant way? Tyrant means cruel way, means he was angry, just his personality was just of an angry man. So his mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender and giving him or her fingers to hold. ତାକୁ ଧରିବା ପାଇଁ ସେ ତାର finger ଦେଲେ. They said, look child, look, what is before you? So here, his mother melted means giving over to strong emotion. She was melted over by the spirit of the day, because the day was very beautiful as they were going to fair, and she was attracted towards the environment of that area. So she was in a good mood, and she was tender in her behavior, and she gave her finger to hold to the boy and told, look child, look, what is before you? It was a flowering mustard field. Flowering means plants that produce flowers. जो plants रे हमारा flowers सबू ହେଇଥାଏ, ताकि flowers, that plants is called flowering. जो गछ रे flower ହେଇଥିବ. Mustard field. It was a mustard field. Do you understand what is mustard? Can you imagine what is mustard? Can you tell yourself? Mustard माने होची सोरिष ଆମେ ଜାଣୁଛୁ जो सोरिष ଆମର जो सोरिष मसाला ଥାଏ, ସେଇ तार field. You must have looked it anywhere in your area, that felt like melting gold as it swept across miles and miles of even land. So that mustard field was spreading over, just like gold melted over there. Gold, माने सुनार जैसे बोही जाइची, gold as it swept across miles and miles of even land. पूरा बहुत miles and miles माने किलोमीटर दूर जाए, ताहा विस्तृत होती उच्च. So that flowering plants that produce flowers, pale means light color. A group of dragonflies were moving noisily on their light purple wings in search of sweetness from the flowers. The child follows them in the air with his gaze till one of them would steal its wings and race, and he would try to catch it. But his mother gave a cautionary call. Come, child, come, onto the footpath. So, here, a group of dragonflies. Do you understand what is dragonflies? So, we must see the picture. You can understand by looking this picture. What message is it? It is a dragonfly. So, this is purple color dragonfly. So, a group of dragonflies were moving noisily on their bright purple wings. Their wings are purple. This color is purple color. This color is purple color, means that baigani color, that is purple color. So they were moving. A group of, generally dragonflies, they move in groups. So they were moving noisily on their bright purple wings in search of sweetness from the flowers. The child followed them in the air with his gaze until one of them would steal his wings rest. So one of them, it was still one say what is color was still and rest means and the child was moving behind all the dragonflies and he wanted to catch it. But his mother gave a cautionary call. Cautionary means warning call that come. Warning means ताको सचेतन करेल ना आस come child onto the footpath. पादचला रास्ताको चली आस. Footpath माने पादचला रास्ता. He cheerfully ran towards his parents. Cheerfully means happily. Ran towards his mother and towards his parents. Walked by their side for a while and walked with them. Being however, soon he left behind. But soon he left behind means lagged behind. Lagged behind what means he से पछको रही जाउथिला. सबले से आगो को चल जाउथिला से किछि attracted है कि पछरे रही जाउथिला. He was being attracted by so many things on the way beside whatever he was crossing through. So soon he left behind. Attracted by the little insects. Now after dragonflies, he was attracted by insects. Attracted by insects and worms. So insects means this kind of कीटो जो कीटो गुड़ी को थांती एमती सरीसृप भलिया जो होता these are worms. Yes, insects and worms. Along the footpath side जो होता है what that were coming out of their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. सामान्य कोठी के आइसले they were coming. They came out from their hiding places. लुची थी बात स्थान में सब चले आइसले. They came from their shelter to what? To get sunshine. Sunshine means the sun rays. Sunshine means the sun rays. Come, child, come. His parents called from the shade of a short shade of. They had seated themselves on the edge of a well. Gote edge re samane bositile edge of a well. Well, do you know what is a well? Well is kuo. Kuo is our edge re samane. Edge means there are जो side है से जगह से samane bositile and they called once more their child that come child come. His parents called from the shade of a. They had seated themselves. जो ठारे samane bositile they had seated themselves. जो जगह samane bositile they called him that come child come. But he was running here and there, and now he ran towards them. He ran towards them after when a shower of young flowers fell upon the child as he entered the grove. A shower of means a brief fall means raining. ବର୍ଷା ପଡିଲା ଭଳିଆ जो ବର୍ଷି जाए फूल ବର୍ଷा ହେଲା ସେଇ ଭଳିଆ the young flowers छोट फूल गुड़ाक fell upon the child as he entered the grove. What is grove? Grove means an orchard of fruit trees. बगीचा भीतर से चले गला fruit trees. At that time it was a grove where when he entered the grove at that time young flowers, the shower of young flowers that rained upon him, and forgetting his parents he began to gather them. Now also he forget his parents and he started to collect flowers. Whatever the petals were coming out from there, he was started to get them. He was started to get. So his parents were calling, come child, come. Always his parents calling him, come child, come. So now the child, he started to gather the flowers. He began to gather the raining petals, the petals which were raining from the trees, the raining petal in his hand. He collected, he began to gather means he collected. He began to gather all the petals in his hands. But Lord, he heard the cooing of doves. He now, after gathering raining petals, what sound did he listen? The cooing of dove. The cooing of dove. What is cooing of dove? Dove. What is dove? Dove. This bird is dove. Kopota pakhi. This bird is dove. Kopota pakhi ko hame dove boli ki kahithau. So that cooing, the sound of dove is cooing sound. The sound is called cooing sound. Cooing, a cooing sound of bird. Petals mean part of flowers. Part of flowers. Petal, pakhuda. So pakhuda gurako, fuller pakhuda, it was raining over there. Eta am padle. So the cooing sound now attracted the child and ran towards his parents. Now he ran towards his parents, shouting, "The dove, the dove!" Excitedly, he was shouting that the dove, the dove. He was very interested by looking the doves. So the dove, the dove. The raining petals dropped from his forgotten hands. Now he forgot about the petals he gathered. So after all, come child come, this sound once more heard that they called to the child, means the parents once more they called their child, that come child, come, who had now gone running in fear round the banyan trees. But the child at that time what he was doing? He was running around the banyan trees. Running around the banyan trees. What is banyan trees? Mane boro gacha. Banyan tree must know that is banyan tree. You must have looked it anywhere. So in many places banyan trees are there and gathered him up and they took the narrow curved footpath. ସେମାନେ ତାପରେ ପୁଣି ତାକୁ gather କଲେ ତାକୁ ନେଇ ଆସିକି they now took to the narrow curved path. Narrow means ସଂକୀର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଗୋଟେ ପତଳା ରାସ୍ତା curved ମାନେ zigzag road that is called ଅଙ୍କା ବଙ୍କା ଯୋଉଟା ହେଇଛି curved narrow and curved path. Footpath, path ମାନେ ରାସ୍ତା, footpath ମାନେ ପଦଚଲା ରାସ୍ତା, which ପଦଚଲା ରାସ୍ତା which led to the fair through the mustard field. ଯୋଉଟା mustard field ଦେଇକି ଯାଉଥିଲା. mustard field ମାନେ ସୋରିଷ କ୍ଷେତ. ସୋରିଷ କ୍ଷେତ ଦେଇକି ଯୋଉଟା ଯାଇଥିଲା ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ ଆଗରୁ ପଢିଛୁ. we have read it earlier. So let's take the summary of part 1 of the lost child. It was the season of spring. The people of the village came out of their houses in colorful attire. Attire means dress. Attire means dress and walked towards the fair and were very excited and happy. Very excited. They were very excited and happy. Means they were going to fair. They would look the fair and for village people, fair is a very interesting thing for them. The child who was coming with his parents was attracted towards the toys. Mustard field, attracted towards the toys. Mustard field, dragonflies, little insects, worms, and raining petals of flowers and doves. His father was angry. But mother was tender, means soft. So the child moved forward, but once again lagged behind. Se pachare rahi jautila. Se aage jaye, kintu pachare rahi jaye by being attracted by so many things around him. He pleaded for everything on the way. He pleaded. So अनुरोध करे, आग्रह करे. He wants something. He told his father and mother to get those things, but his father and mother denied all those things. So pleaded for everything on the way. This is all about the part 1 the summary of the part 1 of the lost child. So let's check the comprehension. What did you understand? There are students here. I like to tell something that in your story parts, non-detailed story parts, you generally get objective question and MCQ question. So prepare for that, which will be helpful for your examination. And you must do the question answers also. But let's first do some MCQs, multiple choice questions. So here it was the, so students try to give the answer. Be ready with your microphone and start giving answer. Okay, let's start. Number 1. It was the festival of spring. It was the festival of dates. Sorry. It was the festival of dates.
Option A. Spring.
Spring. Very good.
Spring. Option A.
Option A. Very good. Spring. Number 2. Come child come called his dash. Give answer. Who called? Come child come. Mother, father, parents, none.
Option C.
Option C. Parents. Very good student. Parents. He left behind, fascinated by the decks in the shops that line the way. Number 3. Option sweets, toys, books, rides. Pick up microphone and give answer. Very easy student. He left behind, fascinated by what?
Sweet.
At first he was sweet. He was attracted by sweets. Ever we read about sweet? Anybody else? Please say.
Sweet.
No.
Sweet.
No. Any more thing? Whatever he first crossed over there.
Toys.
Yes, toys. Very good. That was toy. He left behind, fascinated by the toys in the shops that lined the way. Okay, number 4. His dad looked at him in his familiar tyrant way. Number A. Mother. B. Shopkeeper. C. Father. D. Parents.
Father.
Yes,
Father.
Very good, father. Number 5. Look, child, look. What is before you? Who is the speaker? Who is the speaker? Ke kouchan? Who is the speaker? Look, child, look. What is before you? At first paragraph. That is the line.
Mother.
Slowly
Mother.
go through the book. Look at the
Mother.
at first who called him? Who called him? Tell. Please try to tell. Tell.
Mother.
So student, pick up the file microphone. You have picked it already. Don't hesitate to give answer.
Mother.
No mother, beta. At first who?
Mother.
Later mother called him. Mother is also right for at that time in the second or third time. For first time it was who? It was his parents. His parents, they called him. Come child come. What is before you? Yes, it was first thing. It was first. Look child, what is before you? It was told by mother. It was mother. Next, number 6. It was a flowering dax field. Mustard. Very good. Mustard field. So, here you clear. Look child, look. What is before you? It was told by mother. But at first it was told by his parents. And later also it was told by his parents. But in this case it is mother. A group of ducks were moving noisily on their bright purple wings. Fireflies, dragonflies, butterflies, birds.
Dragonflies.
Very good. Dragonflies. Can you tell what is dragonfly? हमके होता को ओडिया रे कौन कहो? कौन कहो ओडिया रे? Dragonflies को ओडिया रे हमें कौन कहो? कहबो? ता देखी छ ना? Tap the microphone and tell. कौन कहती ताको? कंकी. कंकी बोली की कोड़ा जाए. Okay. Number 8. After dragonflies, the child was attracted by the dash along the footpath. Dogs, butterflies, insects, and worms and snakes. Option C. What is
Option
it?
C.
Read out full. Read out full.
Insection word.
Very good. Insects and
Insection
worms.
word.
Yes, insects and worms. Number 9. A shower of darts fell upon the child as he entered the group. A shower of darts. Flowers, rain, leaves, none.
Flowers.
Good. Flowers.
Option A.
Option A, flowers. Very good. The child heard the cooing of ducks.
Doves.
Good. Doves.
Doves.
Doves. Very good. So students, we learned the MCQ and we knew so many objective questions regarding our first part of lost child. So now try to give some answers of these questions which are also important. You should write these in your notebook and show to your subject teacher. So let's take number 1. Who are the people in the story? For better understanding, you must know the whole part of the story. So to understand it, it will develop your vocabulary and comprehensive knowledge. So try to give answer. In sentence, you have to give the answer. Who are the people in the story? Who are the person you see in the story, in the first part of the lost child? Who are the people there? Career High School?
Some people. Fathers.
Yes. Right.
Father's mother.
Father, mother.
His child.
The child. Very
Child.
good. These are
His child.
yes. Some people who are going to fair, father, mother, and the child himself. Okay, this is the answer. The child and his parents actually. So this is the answer. These are the some people were also there. These are the people in the story. Now let's take the question number 2. Where are they going? Where are they going? Medawala school. Be ready to give answer. Langabur. Pick a microphone. It's getting late. Please try to give answer.
Going to fair.
Yes, very good. Very simple and going to fair. Very good, student. What was his father like? Number 3. What was his father like? In your own word, you can tell the answer. It may be anything. Try to give the answer. How was his father like? What was his father like? Anything. What was the child fear of his father? You should tell that answer. No one? Give answer. Okay, students, it is getting late. Please try to give answer. What was his father like? So, his father was very strict. His father was very strict. So, the line was there. In Tina's way, he was looking at his child in red eyes. So, this showing that his father was a very strict person. And what things did the child see on his way to the fair? You can say this answer. What things did the child see on his way to the fair? What things he see on the way? Whatever the things he saw on the way. Please try to give that answer. What are the things he was looking at on his way? କୋଉ କୋଉ ଜିନିଷକୁ ସେ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଦେଖିଥିଲା? ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଦୁଇଟା ଏଇଭଳିଆ ତମେ କହିପାରିବ। Try to give answer. କଣ ଜିନିଷ ସେ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଦେଖିଥିଲା? What things did the child see on his way to the fair? Lohaval High School. Lohaval High School. Try to give answer. What things did the child see on his way to the fair? Kirinkala High School. Kirinkala High School. Give the answer. Nobody? What are the things the child see on his way to the fair?
On his way.
Yes. Once more, try to give the answer.
The child see on his way on to the fair the dragonflies
Yes.
and
Yes.
toys show.
So dragonflies. Any more thing? Any more thing? आप इसे देखिथिला से? Sister देखिथिला? What were those? Dragonflies. Yes.
Toys,
Yes.
mustard field,
Very
Dragonflies.
good. Very good.
petals of flower,
Very good. Petals of flowers and some. other
cooing
things?
doves,
Yes, cooing
cooing doves,
Cooing doves. Those who were cooing.
insect and worms,
Very good. Insects and worms. And he also took the banyan tree also. Banyan tree also on his way to the fair. Very good student. Very good answer.
thank you madam.
Okay. The child saw toys, mustard field, dragonflies, little insects and worms, raining petals and doves. Okay. Number 5. Come child come. Who said this?
His parents, the
Yes.
little boy's
His
parents.
Okay. Very good. His parents, they called him come child come. Very good students. You have given so beautifully answered the questions. So, we have learned the first part of the story, the lost child. Students, you have enjoyed the lesson, I hope. And see you again in the next class. And do the homework and show to your subject teachers. See you again. Have a nice day. Thank you. Good night.